might not resonate. Tailored more specifically for full moon energies. That way you can see what you can expect, what you need to know. The gender of the card don't matter. You may need to flip the roles. Also, if you like a personal reading, the link for that is in the description box below. We have the Chariot, Justice, Page of Cups, Nine of Swords. Okay, so someone from the past specifically, there's one person in particular, male or female, who's facing the most amount of karma or the scales being balanced. This may have been someone that stressed you out, not just you, but possibly even your children. And with the Chariot, this person was trying to prevent you from moving forward towards living in your purpose. This was someone that you possibly were blinded to. You couldn't see who they were. They were possibly shielding themselves. This Page of Cups is someone that's an emotional manipulator. They could be good looking. However, they don't have much to offer except breadcrumbs. And this person sold you a dream. You possibly fell for it. And it wasn't just you that they sold a dream to. There was 8 other people that they may have had as options. And you fell for whatever this trap was. But now this person's stressed out, can't sleep at night, no peace of mind, possibly even being haunted by some sort of demons that they may have been trying to summon upon you. This could have been an enemy in your circle, or this was just someone that you were sleeping with or that you were fond of that was secretly jealous of you because they could see how far you were going to go. They could see that you had this energy of the crone. It's like the all-seeing eye. And so people around you were intentionally trying to gaslight you and blind you and make you feel crazy. However, you've woken up due to wisdom and knowledge gained. Hi, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. So yeah, with the Knight of Swords, you look at this shield. You're now someone who has armor. This armor was gained through knowledge, wisdom, experience, painful lessons that you had to go through, being left out in the cold. There were certain situations that you had to fight off that it was just between you and God. Like you didn't even speak about these specific scenarios to people, for one, either because you were afraid of judgment or you were just meant to deal with this journey or this part of the journey on your own. You were facing some sort of spiritual warfare. This is the devil trying to attack you because they do know that you're a chosen one. So the chosen ones always go through more turmoil, more havoc, more emotional losses, more emotional trauma, addictions, getting tempted towards the wrong path. This is like being attracted to people that are in a lower vibration and they know they're not a match of you. And instead of trying to heal with the star energy, which is what you are, you're a healer. You've committed to healing yourself or healing from within. And the more you do this, as you continuously heal, the more you progress on this journey, the more that you elevate and you go from the king of, I said king, but you go from the Knight of Swords. Some of you have already matured despite whatever age you are, even if it's just 25, even if you're in your 50s, you've established yourself or at least established some form of structure. And it's important that you maintain that or you block that in any way, shape, or form from any intrusions, outside interferences, because you will be tempted or baited by certain people that see what your light is. They see what you're worth, but they're not willing to live up to your expectations, or, you know, they'll just manipulate their way into your circle. So beware of any new people suddenly wanting to collaborate with you. Take your time with any new opportunities. You don't have to make a decision right then and there. And with the Six of Swords, some of you are going to be moving. This could be actively moving to a different city, state, province, country, even some form of travel coming in after a period of time where someone wanted to keep you trapped. So the level of entrapment that you were in, it wasn't like you were physically in jail, but you were abused or mentally manipulated in a way where the entrapment that you received, it was mental. It was like you were in a prison of your own mind. And it wasn't until you got yourself out of this situation, but someone wanted you to stay in that energy because it benefited them. So you not knowing who you are, not knowing your power or what your capability is, makes you prone to being a people pleaser or people using you for their own benefit. This brought you heartbreak, disappointment, sorrow, a lot of tears. Some of you journaling is something that could help you cleanse or purge the energies that you could be suppressing. But with the King of Pentacles, if you've been hoping for new love, if this person's not here already, this stable, grounded, mature person, this person who's bound to be successful. So despite whatever this King of Pentacles, there's a King of Pentacles that's in your life or that's about to come in. For those of you that this person isn't in your life yet, I give it 9 weeks max. That's about 2 months, I'd say, 2.5 months, give or take. So by the end of August, September, there's going to be someone new in your life who is going to give you exactly what you've been hoping for. This person is going to deal with the insecurities that you may have due to what you've been in the past. They're going to know exactly what to do to heal or help you heal yourself. This is someone who's going to be here to stay. They're not going to want to have other options. They see things through the end. This is someone who's cautious, who's constantly bettering themselves, just like you are. However, you will also have other options like breadcrumbs and people that are just going to come in with their mere sex, good time, nothing really substantial to offer, and it's up to you to decide what it is that you want. But as a Knight of Swords, right now you're kind of defensive for a good reason, very protected as well. But you're defensive because you did have people that were trying to take advantage of you, but you quickly woke up to whatever these schemes or plots were with the Four of Wands that were conspired against you. This could have been a work situation for some of you where you were pushed out or just underpaid, mentally entrapped, a job that stressed you out so badly and it wasn't even worth it due to what they were paying you. But whatever this loss that you received, it actually worked in your favor. And whoever tried to put you in that bind, they're now stuck in that position. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, it's all mental torture that this person is going through from the past. So what do you need to know for all placements? Mostly the people watching, what do they need to know? Official person, yeah, you're the official person. So if you wanted a specific job, apply for it. The chances of you getting it, 80% or higher. You're also going to receive some sort of gift that you've been hoping for. This gift could be anything substantial, maybe even a car. But there's a mature man that wants to reach out to you. For some of you, this mature man could even have to do with Father's Day. I didn't even think about that coming up. But there's a gift and a mature man here in store. But for some of you, this is just you so much in your masculine energy that you may need to recalibrate and learn how to receive. There could be a blockage with receiving as well. And you're going to hear advice, possibly receiving a message from a legal institution or corporation with courthouse and concern here. This is something that's going to work to your favor. So just respond to whatever this is. But there is a person that's thinking heavily about you. They now want to put you as the first person in their life. Like they could have seen you as an option. They could have pushed you off to the side. But now that things have played out and you've become the wealthy person in this dynamic, even if you feel like monetary wise, you're not wealthy, spiritually, you are wealthy. The knowledge that you have in your mind is worth more than any dollar amount that you can even digitize like that. And with wealthy men and high honor, this is a new person that's coming in to give you what you deserve. It could just be even like a boss figure that helps you elevate. It could be a love interest that's going to want to propose to you, or they're going to see you in a high light. This person's going to put you on a pedestal. They're going to do everything to appease you in some way. And this is someone that you're meant to go on a journey with. We have journey, high honor with the wealthy man. So it really just depends on what you guys have been manifesting. If you've been manifesting funding for your business, well, this funding is coming in through a person in particular who's going to invest in you. If you've been wanting a relationship, that relationship is coming in with traps as well. So you will have to decide and use your discernment with the truth, because you've learned a lot from this point forward. You'll have a lot of options and paths available to you. So don't feel the need to put all your eggs in one basket. Those of you that have been wanting to conceive, this is a possibility of a child. And I also feel like you have a lot of envy and jealousy around you. If you were left for someone in particular, if there was a karmic or a third party, this is karmic third party energy, Queen of Wands. And this is you, the star. We established in the last spread that you're the star. Yes, everyone has their own way of shining, but there's something about you specifically that you shine brighter than all the other stars around you. And this breeds a lot of like envy and hatred. And whoever this person was that conspired towards breaking up your relationship or your partnership, they're seeing now that they don't have anything to offer, despite whatever magic that they have tried to use against your relationship. It may have worked for some time. Whatever manipulation they did, it worked, but ultimately you still ended up winning in the end. You're still content. These people have lack of investments. regretting the things that they've done, losses, because by trying to tamper with your relationship, if your relationship was sabotaged, just know that these people are going to get it 10 times worse. And by 10 times worse, they're going to meet someone that they fall in love with. And this person is going to be just as secretive, deceptive, secret children, emotionally manipulative. And this is going to be the karma that comes in as justice for doing the same thing. So what goes around comes around is just the energy that I'm feeling here. But even the people that have hatred or discontentment towards you continue to watch you. So obviously these people are fans. So as you move forward with the Six of Swords, things are going to progress beautifully. You're receiving gifts in the form of even like peace of mind, having to do things on your own, in the sense of where you're so independent, self-reliant. Your business is going to thrive. If you've been wanting to become an entrepreneur, ways of establishing that are coming in. But last but not least, last spread, what do you need to know when it comes to, let's say, love? King of Swords, the Empress, wow, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Star. That card comes off. Why not? Like one more time. Ten of Swords, that's crazy. Six of Wands, look. Emperor to the Empress. This was about love. Like you're about to meet your match if you have not met them already. If they're not in your life already, well, they are going to be so now. Within the next 5 months, this is a time for you to kind of just recalibrate, to rest, protect your energy with the Seven of Wands, find peace and restoration, because you do have success, victory, whatever you invest in now. By November, you're going to be reaping the benefits of it. So use your time and your money right now wisely. Yes, you can go off and blow it on vacation. Sure. But if you invest it in something wisely, you have enough to do that vacation, splurge, and even have more on top of it. Because with the Ten of Swords, there's someone coming in to put a permanent ending to all of the losses, a permanent ending to the Empress feeling left out in the cold. Because if you look at the Empress, this woman or man was possibly deserted, left out in the cold, taken for granted, unappreciated by this narc. This is what I'm feeling like. This was an abusive, mentally abusive person who you never saw eye to eye with in general. You have your eyes closed now because you're turning towards your new beginnings. Yes, it was painful for you to separate yourself, but you separating yourself, it's ultimately going to lead you to the person that's actually meant for you. And the past is going to come back anyways, but peace and happiness and joy will be restored. You win in the end. The person that was played and lost and the one that felt deserted, that's the person that wins in the end, the person that was betrayed. For one, they get all the accolades, they get all the money, they get all the blessings from the universe. What does the person on the outside get? This King of Swords that was very manipulative, that was power crazed, dishonest, possibly even like an absent father or mother. They just lacked integrity. A bachelor that was very ruthless. They're just getting exposed. This is like fall from grace. If this person had a double life, that double life is getting exposed publicly. They're losing a number of things. So the universe is like, spin this wheel. Decide what it is that you want to lose, because this person's on a losing streak due to whatever they did to either you and other people, or it could have been a family unit. So they're going to start losing houses, loving relationships, commitments. You can kiss commitments goodbye for the next decade because the Wheel of Fortune has 10 under it. So it's going to be like 10 years of negative karma due to intentionally trying to like conspire and sabotage. There was a group of people that were attacking you. It wasn't just one person. No, it was one person and they're flying monkeys. And all of these people are fighting amongst themselves because that's what they get. Losing accolades while you're over here happy, minding your own business, tending to your garden. Yes, being nostalgic and thinking about the past, but those past memories, some of them are really not pleasant. And this is what you're moving towards. Ten of Pentacles, blended families, homes, things that you can count on, stable people, stable relationships, people that you feel like are your soul family. As long as you continue to protect yourself from any mind games, trickery, deception, and anyone that brings nothing of value to your life, especially people from the past, that all they like to do, because if you look at this woman, if you look at her face, she's smiling as she's causing pain and havoc and chaos in someone else's life. So that's someone that just enjoys being sadistic and evil, and you don't need anyone like that in your life. So anybody that makes you feel uncomfortable, doesn't let you be yourself, makes you feel like you need to suppress your light or your power, they're not meant for you, because you're meant to thrive. You're like this lion. You need to be in an environment that is for you. As the Knight of Pentacles, self-care, self-love, self-admiration, that's what brings in the blessings, because you do have people still in the background feeling like they can bring you to court, start like character assassination attempts and things of that nature, but it's not going to work. Whatever is being done behind the scenes, it's all coming to light, and everyone's going to see things for what they are. Just continue being selfish, selfish towards yourself, self-love, self-care, self-admiration, because when you were in this Knight of Swords state, when you had to get yourself out of this energy, who was there for you? Exactly. And whoever, if it was a few people, one or two, those are the individuals that you should be investing in. Nobody else. As you put up your boundaries, yeah, you're skeptical towards people for a reason. You're honest and truthful, candid. Some of you may be divorced, or just like a small percentage may be widowed in some way, but you are someone who's cerebral driven. You're like a problem solver. You need a relationship that keeps you actively engaged. You need to be in environments that are engaging. That's why at times you tend to be bored, or maybe you feel like you're ADD. No, it's just that once you learn something, you learn it, and it's time for you to move or grow towards something else. One last message for any past person before you move into the future. What do they want to tell you? I'm too damaged to be able to love you the way that you deserve. So these people were damaged before you. I'm ready to fight for this now. I want to try again. Do you think you can trust me? Yeah. Whether you want to take that path or not is up to you. It will come back to the past, but some of you, whatever went on, it was so severe that going back would be disrespectful towards yourself. We also have let's start things slow and start off as friends. I'm currently healing from a past issue. And we also have you're not the one I see myself settling down with. I'm sorry, but I need to be honest. So this may be how you feel about the past person. Whether this conversation has been had or not is up to you. Whether that closure has been had is up to you. I mean, it seems like someone left you high and dry with no real like explanation. So you don't really owe any past people anything. So as far as I'm concerned, they can put the puzzle pieces together like you had to do. And we also have what we have between us is special. Don't let them taint our connection. So when this new person comes in, it's going to be like crazy drama out of nowhere. Exes coming in, past people from the past wanting to know what's going on with you. And you have to decide to protect your relationship. This is like a private relationship, not a secret one. There's a difference. And try not to post things at first, just to protect your connection from any outside interferences and intrusions. And with this past person, they want to tell you that they give me something that you cannot. It's hard to explain. So the reason why they may have left you for another person is because the other person is weak will, willing to bend at any cost, willing to do anything to maintain the relationship. And you were not like that. You actually had morals, and you were willing to stand up for yourself at all costs. And some people, they'd rather go on the path that has less resistance, and that has nothing to do with you. Your person is coming in anyways, and this person is going to be what you've been waiting for all along. Someone that is meant to be on your path, a person that's equally yoked. An emperor is someone who's like a boss figure. Yes, they could have father-like qualities, or they could be a dad, but this is just someone who's already been experienced. The empress is right before the emperor, and this is someone who's going to protect you as well. But the ex is going to return, or the person from the past that you've been dying so hard to release. You finally release them, and here they are trying to be serious, saying that they're ready to fight for this, which some of you know that it's just lies and bull. But yeah, that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe.